And hello, welcome back to another episode of Vampire the Masquerade Nightrunners, our Sabbat edition. And today we are joined by a very, very special guest, MK. And with that there said, let's go round the table and introduce our players and our characters. And let's start with Vox Flux.
Hi everyone, my name is Aster. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm going to be playing Vox Flux, the city gangrel rocker boy.
Let's move on to Robin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. I am Robin the God, and I will be playing the Malkavian Evole Exot, and she is the net runner for the group.
Rachel.
Hello, I am Rachel, also Super Rat Lord. I use she, they pronouns.
Let's move on to Opeial.
Hi everyone, I'm Opeial, better known as Liv, they them pronouns, and today I will be playing Valantin Volante, Le Sombre Corpo, and the Proust of our little Sabbat pack.
And our guest for this evening, MK.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me. I'm MK, Moving Castles, and I'll be playing Julius Boss, Malkavian. Excited to be here, excited to play.
And I, as always, am your storyteller for this evening, Mike. Also known as Farrell Enhagar, he, him pronouns, and you can find me mostly here on Anchor and Ink. So let's start with the warnings for the episode as per usual, because before we start, I'd like to remind everyone that this is a show for mature audiences. It may have depictions of violence, body horror, suicide, sexual themes, power imbalances, forced actions, gaslighting, and taboo subjects. We urge you to watch at your own discretion and take breaks if you need to, or skip parts entirely. My players have made me aware of their veils and lines, and we will be adhering to them throughout the entire game. And also, we are playing monsters. So yes, please hate the characters, but don't hate the players. And Vox, do you have something for me this evening?
Yes, indeed. Let's see what our pull is tonight. 20. Judgment.
Judgment.
Upright.
Absolution, rebirth, decision, and clarity. I wonder what that could mean for our pack. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, chums. But first, on earth, as vampires sent, thy corpse shall from its tomb be rent. Then ghastly haunt thy native place, and suck the blood of all thy race. There from thy daughter, sister, wife, at midnight drain the stream of life. Yet lo, the banquet which perforce must feed thy livid living corpse. Thy victims, ere they yet expire, shall know the demon for their sire. And cursing thee, thou cursing them, thy flowers are withered on the stem. We open this episode in the office of Julius Boss, better known to the Unpack as Julian. The four of them were escorted inside, and it is a lush office. beautiful wooden table with Julius sat comfortably behind it. To his right there is a thin man, almost emaciated and dirty looking, grinning broadly at the pack. His teeth yellowed and browned, but sharp in their own gnarled way. To the left there is a emissary, a corpse machine combination of monstrosity and nightmare, its dead eyes lingering over the pack. And beside it, by a small piano, is a young man in his early 20s. And as the pack look upon him, there is a sense of uncanny valley. He looks human, but there's something not quite right. He's young, he's attractive, he's got long dark hair, just like Julius, just like Yvonne, the woman he just called mother. And as you all turn to Yvonne in that moment, there's something about Yvonne that is now different too. She is not dressed in the black dress or the red in her hair. Her eye is no longer cybernetic. She is adorned in blue with diamonds. She looks younger. Very different. Yvonne, even if you look down at yourself, you can see that your clothing has changed. Your body has changed in ways that you had tried to force away in those 75 years since you last saw Julius. Vale smiles. You look just like I remember you.
Abomination.
Oh.
It's grown into a man.
Your words hurt me. Oh, and you've brought your friends. Father, isn't this just lovely? Mother has finally come home.
Yes, but that's no way for a mother to greet her son.
Can I get
Hello,
a hug?
dear.
You let that thing grow into a man.
Our son, of course. I've raised him as my own.
He is no son of mine. A living testament of what we could have been. He's a crack. He's a crack in the foundation. He's not the future. He's a flaw, and you let him live.
You look beautiful, by the way.
Doesn't she? And this must be your friends. Vox, Valantin, and Theta.
One plate on the face is gonna jerk open slightly and pop back into place.
You might want to get that checked out by a proper doctor.
It's functioning just fine.
Doctor, it's been a while.
It could have been longer and I would not have missed you.
You are under no obligation to speak to him, Theta.
You sought out me. I don't understand the rudeness. You came to my office.
I did not know you were going to be here. Not...
Happy
No.
accidents. The fates meant this to happen. Paths collide, times align. It's been long enough, dear.
Do not mistake my restraint for and distance for compassion. A surgeon pauses, not out of kindness, but to sharpen his scalpel. And I cut
always
you
love
away.
the dramatic turns, dear. Yes, dear, whatever you say. What did you want?
You summoned us here to your office. Do you have what we require? And don't ask what. You already know.
Yes, but I want you to ask. Say please. Be a good girl.
Oh, come on, mother.
She's
Be a
gonna-
good girl.
She takes a stake out of her
Respect your
thigh.
mother, son. That's enough. The adults are talking.
Well, when Vale speaks, she pulls a stake out of her thigh strap, and she's going to try to stake him.
As you take the wooden stake from your thigh and you drive it towards Vale, now there's a bit of a distance between the two of you, and you rush forward. Vale just grabs your hand and starts to bend your hand backwards, and his smile begins to grow on his face. Oh.
I didn't raise our son to be a weakling, darling.
Ah!
What do you think of me?
Ah!
I love it when she makes those noises. It reminds me of when I was born.
You're going to unhand her before we start getting violent now.
I would
Because you are the one
advise
being
against
rude.
any further violence. Violence begets violence, after all.
And
Vale,
I'm
you can
let
not
her
go.
fucking
She's learned
ready
her
for
lesson.
violence.
She drops the stake.
He lets go and he wraps his arms around you and gives you a hug. Oh, it's
Step
so
back, Pinocchio.
good. You see, as Theta talks, Vale's eyes move over to her, and there's a smile on his face, and a tongue just wraps out of his mouth and whips around the back, and it's an elongated tongue. She's mine, not yours.
And
He lets go.
Eval just is frozen.
Perhaps I should play us some music while you
No.
converse, Father.
Do not let him play anything! Julius, please don't let him play anything! Please.
You know my favorites, boy. Off you go.
And Vale walks to behind the piano and he begins to play.
I said please! I said please! I said please!
Could
I have those items in my purse, by the way. I remembered it from last episode, so I need to check. Do I still have those things
You do.
ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
None of you got searched going in because of Val's quick thinking and dominate.
and speaking of, Valantin's gonna, as Vale walks past, he's just gonna not place a hand on him, but just shove a little bit closer so he can't fully walk past, and just say, she told you no. And I would like to use Mesmerize to stop him from playing the piano.
Okay. Yes, so roll me your manipulation dominate. And it will be against his composure resolve.
Can I steal a dice?
How many leave?
Just a normal.
While Liv's rolling, I just want to check. Do I have Motif with me?
If you wanted to bring him, then yes, you do.
That's 3.
Yes, I do.
Successful rouse check, no hunger gained, and 3 successes.
As you try to mesmerize Rio, he slowly turns his head, and whilst you're both looking at each other, he turns his head away from you to his father. And then looks back at you. I was taught by someone better than a lowly priest.
Surely you've been taught how to behave
He
in
ignores you
company.
and walks off.
Oh, he would fully put a hand on his shoulder to stop him from walking away. Fully. Surely you've been taught how to behave in company correctly. If somebody asks you not to do something, especially a guest, then you don't do it.
Valantin's
Boss, let me kill the fucking little boy.
Oh, I would love to see you try, but I feel that would be completely detrimental to why we're here.
Come on, boss, let me rip them off.
I'd
like to see you fucking try.
Is your son going to start being even attempting politeness, Julian?
He was just going to play us some music.
And he was specifically
That's not so
asked not
polite
to.
about that. Yes, except I don't have to listen to any of you. It's my office.
Oh, yes,
so
I forget.
to unhand
Well-
my son, or I will have Blitzkrieg take them for you.
Just let him play.
He's gonna look at Theta.
Situation that requires a silver tongue, which I don't have. Alright, Julius. I'm going to be very frank with you. You have riled everyone up. You have pissed everyone off.
I've done nothing of the sort, my dear. I was sitting here. You came as my guests. I was greeting my wife. My son just wanted to play a song for his mother. I don't see how I could be accused of riling anyone up. If
She
anything,
asked
you're
you
the lot
not
who's
to.
been terribly rude.
She asked you not to. So therefore...
Yes, but
if
I don't
you-
have to listen to her.
And therein lies the problem. So how about you be a good host? And maybe listen to your guests for, you know, a modicum of peacekeeping?
No, he's right. And Eval shifts a little bit and walks beside Julian.
Eval, he doesn't have to be right. You are no longer his slave.
Slave.
You have your own
Harsh
mind
words.
and your own free will. You do not have to listen to a thing he says. If you wanted to, you could abort that little fetus over there if you wanted to.
I am
Clearly, you
hurt.
didn't want him. Listen here, Pinocchio. One more word out of you, and I will take that tongue.
Ignore her, son. They're not important.
He then looks
Go
to Val, onto his hand.
Val's still waiting for like the visual cue from Theta to let go, by the way. Like a nod or something.
That's when I'll just...
Oh, then he removes his hand.
And Vale will also walk away.
Fox
Not
is-
towards the piano, but he will walk to the side of the desk.
Fox is just kind of flexing her hands. She hasn't done flare claws yet, but she is just kind of like trying
yeah,
to
the
keep
entire-
from escalating.
The entire pack is physically simmering.
Yeah!
Julius
Julius-
is not concerned by any of this, by the way. He is looking like he's in the middle of a business meeting. He's not phased.
Julius,
So you wanted us to talk. So talk.
I called you here because I know you're after something. And potentially an arrangement could be made that's beneficial for both parties. But, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's, not possible for us to make a deal after all.
you already know the outcome. Whatever we decide, you already know the outcome.
I do.
Okay, then what's the outcome? If you already know it, tell me the outcome.
Whatever happens, Eve, you're going to come home with me. You're going to rejoin your family. Be a good mother like you're supposed to.
I would so enjoy
So we're
that.
betting on the
That's-
snowball in hell. Okay.
I made him to be more than human. Look at him. He's less than human. A shadow wearing the shape of a
Not
sun.
human. He's better than human. Stronger, faster, quicker, more intelligent. Don't sell yourself short, dear. This was the last thing you made of any worth. What have you done since? Playing games with your toys for the last 75 years.
I've sharpened myself. I'm not the
Of course you
woman you
have.
married.
No, but you can be. Come home. We miss you.
After what you
I
did?
missed you.
After everything you did? You-
Everything I did was for you, dear. To make you better. Haven't I? Aren't you? Were you not better, sharper? Everything you made. More polished, more precise. When you were with me, everything I did was for you.
You
But
claimed
that.
You claimed that you would do anything to achieve your goals, destroy anything that got in your way. I didn't know that included me. I was your wife. I believed in you. I believed in your promises, your vision, your hunger. And then killed him. You for what? You killed Edmund for what? You had Jezebel. You had her. I was a... No, you showed me the truth. You didn't punish me for betrayal. You punished me for daring to love someone you couldn't control. And you couldn't control me anymore. And you still can't control me. And you punished me for stepping outside of your grand vision, but you are nothing more than a jealous child with fangs.
Father.
I've let you play this game for 75 years, dear. It's getting old. Aren't you tired? Eventually, you'll come home and you'll see. Things were always better at home. I know this. I've seen it. So you can throw your tantrum, you can play with your friends, all you like. But there's a place for you at home, where you belong, by my side. And as
She's not a person
hurtful
to
as
you,
the
is
things
she?
you say now are, I hold no grudge. I still love you, dear.
She's not a
And you will
person
come
to
home
you,
with
is
me
she?
after this.
She's not.
Sorry, Doctor, what
anything-
was that? Speak up.
She's not a person to you, is she? She has no free will of her own. She's not a free Canaanite to you.
She's my wife.
She's not an object.
No, of course not. She's my wife. I feel like we're not speaking the same language, Doctor.
Probably because you're an insane jackass. Alright.
As that conversation is happening, and all eyes in the room are on Evil and Julius and Vio, none of you notice, but Val is no longer standing where he once was. Val is now behind the desk, behind Vale, behind Julius, and behind Evil. And Julius, in your ear, Vale leans down towards you. The auction's over. Peter is on the way to the office.
All right, this catch-up was very fun, but shall we get to business?
Been waiting.
We require the tapestry of blood. Give it to us and we'll leave.
That's a terrible business deal for me. But we can come to an arrangement. I want two things. Small things, really. Nothing that anyone will miss. One, the human, Peter Culliford. I need him dead. And I can't do it myself. Bad business, you know. So I want you to do it for me. How does that sound?
Like you're weak.
Out of character, do we know who that is?
So, Peter Culliford is the CEO of Pentax. He was the one who was doing the auction at the time. He was the one who was getting all the stuff when you first entered, and was the older looking gentleman with the scar down his face.
Got it.
Fine. Consider it done. And what else?
I think really, just a kiss from my wife.
We are at an impasse. I cannot give that to you. For you do not have a wife here. You see? I see no ring on my finger.
It's not real.
That ring? I could always sweeten the pot, so to say. I think I might know someone that's an acquaintance of yours, dear Doctor. They like to, you know, tinker about.
They're-
My chew toy boss? Oh, come on!
Oh, don't give the game away. Ruining all the fun.
Yeah.
Valantin was just going to try and make eye contact with Vox, so that she can spot that he has moved, and if that is successful, whilst trying not to attract anyone else's attention, he's actually going to look at her and then just be like,
So you have my toy.
Yes, and essentially what I'm saying is you agree to my deal, or I'll let BLUESKY do as he pleases. Your choice. Eve,
You realize
dear,
that there's a lot of
your
those,
choice.
right?
It's Evol.
Yes, dear. Whatever you say.
Theta. People are not allies or enemies. They are variables. If they complicate the equation, you remove them. I'll get you a new one.
I can get myself a new one. I'm rather fond of that one, but I can get myself a new one.
Yeah, you heard them, BLUESKY. Do as
No.
you please then, I guess.
I...
It's one kiss, dear. It's not like I'm asking for a lifetime.
You took my life and took my lifetime. And she approaches Julius. Is Julius still sitting down?
I think he'll stand as she approaches.
As Evil approaches Julius, Vox, what are you doing?
Well, she has seen that, Val is in the back trying to get this thing off the wall.
Is it not behind me? Are they like having to go right behind me to do this?
So while you're, again, it's one of those massive talks where everyone's like looking at you guys because you're intense. So he was able to just sort of walk around.
I
So
did get a
you are-
6 on
yeah.
the stealth roll for it with fucking La Sombra shit involved in that. I got so lucky on that roll. I thought it was going to fail instantly.
Yeah. So the tapestry is right behind you guys, but you know everyone's paying attention to you, except for Vox. It's the problem with being good.
I'm probably gonna fail this stealth check, but I'll go ahead and see if I can help my priest out a little bit.
Alright, the difficulty is 4.
Okay, and it's Dex stealth.
Text now.
Okay, it's 5 dice.
This is going on, and Evol is inching closer and closer to Julius until she is pressed against him and looking up at him, and there's hatred and fire in her eyes.
And he's loving every second of it, basically. He's not phased. If it's okay, he's going to grab her face and kiss her full on the mouth.
She is a stone statue that's not moving, hands at her sides.
Do you mind if, in order to alert or let the Chucklefuck still try to thief, and while this scene is going on, do you mind if I activate Warform?
You can if you want. 2 rouse checks.
Noticing if I do notice anything, if I'm noticing anything around myself, I'm suddenly going to take my hands and slide them up into Julius's hair and pull him down even more, keeping him on her mouth, sliding her tongue into his, and passionately, deeply kissing him, consuming. It is melting together against him, keeping him focused, trying to.
It's a Jafar and Jasmine moment.
Yeah, I need a composure resolve from you, Evil. How did you do in your stealth check?
I got 4 successes.
Very nice. So, in that moment, Blitzkrieg is staring at Evil and Julius. The Nemesary's dead eyes have not moved. It is stock still. And Vale is almost looking gleefully at his parents as they kiss.
What about the other two?
All
Oh,
failures.
The emissary is the other.
Yeah, the Nemesary, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's why too.
It's
Okay,
not really
yeah.
activated yet, so it's just powered down.
And should I roll anything to see if I notice anything, or I'm just in it?
You're in it to win
I'm in it to win it.
Get your
Win it.
hole.
And
Sorry,
that's-
team.
Get your hole.
And that's fine, because anything I try to do, I got all failures. So
Okay. So, as
Does Evil know that they're doing that? Because if she notices with the connection between them, would he?
Evil has not noticed, as far as I know.
Also, she's just kissing him because she can.
I thought it's because she heard Thea starting to do some, like, Thea was doing some shit,
Sure.
so that's why she'd done it.
did it?
that's right. There you go. Theta's doing some shit.
Many things are happening at once.
Many things are
Yes,
happening.
but that's what I mean. If she noticed Theta doing something, would Julius notice that Theta's doing something because of the connection that they have?
Not at the moment.
Okay, that's all good. I just wanted to check.
Yeah. So, Evil, as you bring Julius down for a deeper kiss, it's almost like you're transported back. You're not Evil anymore, you are Eve. 75 years ago, when the only thing you knew was the love of this man. This feels natural to you. It feels like home. All the fears, worries of evolution, the pack, they leave your mind, and the only thing in this room is you and Julius.
She opens her eyes and pulls away just a hair, just a fraction. Their lips are just barely, it's a whisper of a touch. I've had the strangest dream.
We can have this again. We can have this.
As you two are conversing, Vox, you slip around, just ever so slightly. Like you're looking around the room until you are with Valantin behind the office, behind the desk. You move to one side and you also move to one side. Neither of you two can really reach the top of this tapestry to bring it down, but you can attempt to do so. Do you want to do it quickly or stealthily?
Stealthily is maybe the way to go.
You're gonna have to make the call on that because that is not Vox's demo.
Okay, I would say I feel like Valantin, like if Vox started to go quite quickly, he would be going like just generally just trying shh like that. Okay, let's try.
Aramon are doing signs.
So,
Let's do stealth.
I will need a Dex stealth from one of you. Whoever,
Definitely Val in this case.
whoever's rolling it gets a +1 dice because of the help from the other pack member. However, the difficulty is 8.
Okay, well I've got 8 dice.
Ooh. You got this.
No, I don't want to roll now. I'm scared.
You got this. You got this.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Eval hears and listens, is taking in what Julius is saying. Love is... Julius, it's a parasite, feeding on clarity. It dulls the blade of our ambition until nothing remains. Every attachment, it's a noose tightening around our throats. Love is beneath us.
So I'm gonna re-roll those.
It never did for us. I made you better. We made each other better. Our work was better. We were better. We were sharper. Better. Don't you want that again? Don't you want to be better?
You took my suffering as your theater. There was no sense in it. And you did it. And then you took my work, Julius Exot Mindware?
You're miraculous. It needed to be out there. It needed to be in the world. Keeping it for yourself was a crime. I was merely doing something good for the world. Come back. Your lab is still there. We can start making things again. We can make the world better. You put your print on the world. change it how you want. You make... Seek perfection, attain perfection. You were so close when you were with me, and now look how far you've fallen. It's pitiful, really. But I've let you have your fun. 75 years I've let you have your fun. But there's a place for you, and you know where that is. It's not here. With these. They're not bettering you, dear. They're not making you better. They're not making your work better.
My
You're
path.
further and further to perfection with these people. Your path is with me and your son. But if you're not ready to see that, I can be patient. I've been waiting 75 years. I can wait a few more. We have a lifetime.
Theta, how did you do in your rise checks?
I haven't rolled it yet because these are new dice that have never been rolled. I just got them. Bless or curse them,
In the blood
and
of
hopefully
Cain.
they will do better than. All right, roll in Pache. All right.
Peter
said two
speaks
rouse
you in
checks?
mechanisality. Yes, 2 rouse checks for horror form.
I'm already at 300 seems, so.
This is about to go
Failed
so
both.
sideways so fast.
I failed both of them.
Okay, so
Welcome to the Chuckle Fox crew, Theta. Shit.
So, as Val and Vox, you two are behind Julius and Evil as they begin to talk. And you can hear that conversation. And the eyes of Blitzkrieg and Veil are on them, almost trance-like, like they're the only two in the room. And as you begin to peel away at the old parchment, Val, you can feel it in your fingers. The parchment is sticky. It is not as if it's been glued. It is the paper itself is not from a tree. It is true rebellion. Skin. And it's almost like you can feel the blood within it. And as you pull back, there's a small, ever so slightly. And Blitzkrieg and Vale turn to the two of you.
I'm not taking a moment to, like, we fucked this. I'm going to leap for Blitzkrieg.
Alright.
Valantin's gonna literally just finish rolling it up, I guess.
You didn't get that far with the roll up. You still got a lot of
God, even with, we're only one dice off. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as that rip happens, Theta, you can hear the metal plates of Theta's face begin to peel back as her form begins to morph. The nerves and bones under her skin start to protrude in different ways. Theta, how does her war form look?
About like this. There are several arms of teeth that pop up out of her face, and there are metal syringes coming up out of the fanged area. And as she pulls away from the kiss, she's just gonna be like,
Touch her like that and you bravest swine.
No choice.
Okay. So,
And am I aware of what's going on behind me now?
you are now, yes. And
Okay.
a lot of things are going to happen at once. Okay, so Vox, you are leaping towards BLUESKY. Are you using potence to leap at him, or just leaping in general?
I don't have the soaring leap, unfortunately. This is just going for him. Ferret Claws. At the same time, I don't know if I can do this. Like, this seems like this is too many actions. But I'm gonna have Motif, just attack Vale once, get a bite in, and then out of there. I don't want him anywhere near this, but if we can take one combatant out, I'd like to go ahead and do that.
Okay. So that is a few, but I will roll for Motif. Evil, what are you doing?
So, Julius is now aware, right? As you said. As his attention just moves away, whether it's a flicker of an eye, whether it's a micro expression that shows that he is focused on just something else, just for a little split second. I would like to cast the blood sorcery, technomancy, conductive vitae, right at his face.
Okay. Theta, what are you doing?
Well, I think I'm going to also go for his face and latch my jaws around his head.
Okay. And Val, what are you doing?
Is Val being attacked at this moment in time?
Not right.
Val's getting
now.
that shit off the wall.
Okay. And Julius, what are you doing?
I think what Julius is going to do is use one of their abilities, homogeneity.
Okay.
That will cancel the powers of other supernaturals around them.
Yeah. Okay, so I will need from you, Vox. I will need a strength brawl. From you, Theta, I will. From you, Theta, I will need a dexterity and melee. Are you using your mantis blades, or are you using your hands?
I don't think I put out Mantis Blades. I just entered Horrid form.
Yeah. So strength brawl from you. Remember, you have +2 because of your horrid form. Dex athletics from you, Val. I need a willpower roll from you, Julius. Composure resolve. And I need a occult and blood sorcery from you, Evil.
Oh my god, please.
For the record, just because of how much I already wanted to do, I don't think I have my fair weapons out at this point, but I did Blood Surge, and I failed at that. But I still get the Blood Surge, I just get hungrier.
Yep.
I got a 4 for my willpower.
Okay.
And I think my character sheet is bugged out. No.
I'm going
So
to expend noble power.
Okay.
Out of 4 dice, I only have one, critical success. The rest are failure. 3 failures, 1 critical success.
Valantin
I
got
got 1 critical. Well, I don't know if I should mention that.
Valantin got 4 successes. He blood surged, and he is now at 3 hunger.
Okay. So
5 successes for me.
Ah, there we go. 1 success.
right. So Rachel with 1 success. Okay. So Vox, as you leap forward towards BLUESKY, he turns to you and he just backhands you, and it's like being hit with the force of a Mack truck, and you fly across the room into Valantin, crashing into him. As you go to touch his face and as you jump, you just feel the blood in your body stopping. Evil, what was in your hands starts to dissolve and Theta, you can feel your body morphing back into its normal form. You hear Val go, ow! As he moves his hand. Is that a fucking snake?
Yeah, for UMK, Motif, which is the snake that's currently winding its way somewhere into a dark corner, is this like 2 foot long at max, chrome colored black snake.
And each of you, and it's not just the pack, but you see Blitzkrieg's like starts to feel uncomfortable in his own skin as it feels like the blood that surged through to you, the vitae that gave you life, just seems to temper slightly, almost fizzle out.
I
Vox,
think everyone needs to take a breath.
you're on
Blitzkrieg,
top
don't
of Val.
kill them. Don't kill them. We need them. I think everyone just needs to take a breath. There's a business arrangement to arrange. And I don't want any violence. I don't want bloodshed. I don't think that's what any of us want, is it? You need something, I need something. We can work this out.
Theta, as Julius is talking, that voice, that inner beast that would drive you to accomplish the most near impossible things, it's, while you feel like it should be pushing you, it should be unraveling at the cage inside you, it's silent. Almost like what has happened has deadened your soul.
Apologize for my outburst.
Apology accepted. Please take a seat. Let's talk
Wait,
business.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just turn out the vitae.
Vox and Valantin would speak for like the first time since right at the very beginning, and shoot her a look.
Are they still on the ground, like over in the background, like up against a wall somewhere? Like...
Yeah, I am holding Vox. Julian, would you do a roll for me? Could you roll?
What roll would you need?
Would you be able to roll intelligence insight for me?
What is this for?
I want you to see if you can recognise that there's a relationship between Vox and Valantin.
Oh.
Okay.
Giving you ammo. Trying to give you some ammo here.
You said it was
Intelligence and insight.
Trying to
What?
give you a paddle to spank us.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. Ooh, naughty.
It was Asta's idea, to be fair. I can't take credit.
I love this room.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
4 successes and 1 critical success.
As Vox would kind of as Valantin would audibly tell Vox to basically stop, kind of as quite an authoritative use of her name, Julius would very keenly be able to pick up on those kind of micro expressions of body language in the way that Valantin has instinctively shifted his arms around her protectively and almost like turned his back towards the desk so that she's out of the direct line of fire, and how when he is looking at her, his expression is slightly softer than it had been when he was looking at anyone else in the room.
And Julius, you clock this the moment you look at the two of them. Interesting.
I think Julian's gonna sit back down at his desk. Just that unfazed by everything that's happening, that he's sort of sitting down at his desk, straightening up, and sort of looking, like, gesturing to the seat expectantly, waiting for them to come and like, come to the table, essentially.
Valantin would stand up. He would help Vox up very, very politely, very old-fashioned, like stand up, offer out a hand, very, very polite. And he would kind of dust off his shirt, adjust himself slightly. And then he would walk around and he would sit himself down and neatly fold one ankle over the other and just look at Julian expectantly as if this was another boardroom meeting and this is how they all go.
Vox and Theta, what do you do?
Vox is not happy right now. She's extremely pissed off, and so she's just standing there glaring at both Julian and BLUESKY. She did not like that how easily that fight was just won. She was.
He just
like,
BLUESKY just looks at you and just goes.
If you'd rather step outside and spend some time one-on-one with BLUESKY, you're welcome to, but I assure you this talk with me will be more enjoyable.
Yval will stand behind Julius on his right-hand side, right over his shoulder. Hands folded in her lap. Or just folded.
Theta is going to study Yval. Just like looking into her eyes and searching for the person she actually is, rather than what is being broadcast.
Her eyes meet you for a second, and then downcast onto the floor.
So, Julian, you said you had an offer. Go ahead.
Well, I think he's going to look back to the tapestry and see, like, the corners being peeled up and just sort of like...
Valantin's just like completely blank, like no smirk, no raised eyebrow, just completely neutral, as if to be like, yeah, it was always like that, bro. I don't know what you mean.
I know that you need something I have, and I need you to do something for me. Peter Culliford needs to die. I know where he is, and I can get you in the room with him. I just can't do the action, so to speak. I need you to do it for me. I've got enough distance from you I can have plausible deniability. Obviously, if you do this for me, you don't then tell everybody you did this for me. That's the deal. You get to walk away with this.
Human.
You kill one human man. What's one human man?
Val would like
Who's going to miss him?
Val would like to access his data banks to see if he can find out anything else about Mr. Peter other than average human CEO fellow.
That may take some time as he is the CEO of one of the biggest megacorps in the world, but you can attempt to with intelligence and technology, but it may take some time.
That's fine. He can run it in the background whilst he's doing business.
I happen to have a meeting with Peter about now-ish, so I'm going to head upstairs, and I can get you in the office, and then I can leave you to it. And you
One
can do
last
your job,
thing.
And when you... yes, dear.
And she puts her hand on the desk and leans over, so her head's in front of his face. Tell me what you know about a Methuselah in the city.
Go do this for me, and I'll tell you everything I know when you get back to collect your tax. How about that?
You are the father of lies.
He's also my
I'm the father of your
Mother.
son, actually.
No, he is not your father. You are an abomination that I created in a lab and put in my womb.
Okay, family matters aside for a moment. I'm very conscious that we're going to get distracted again. Can I ask, rather a large target, CEO, one of the largest conglomerates in our city, why?
Oh, it's just business, dear. It's just good business.
Not for them. Do they not fund you?
No, but for me.
Oh, I got 2 successes, by the way. Valantin would lean back and kind of steeple his fingers, looking like he is in thought.
He's the CEO. If he were to unfortunately die, well, a member of his board would have to step in to take his place. Surely. Probably the member with the most seniority, most business experience. Only makes logical sense, doesn't it?
For Valantin and Theta, you two know exactly what he is talking about. It's a hostile takeover without him being hostile.
Yeah, so, like, this is a human I really don't give a shit, and I really don't give a shit if he has his nice toys. Because, you know what, at the end of the day, he's going home to an empty bed.
Well, in that case, I don't see any issue with having
Fantastic.
a family member in such a position so worthy of their status. We'll do that for
Oh,
you.
you flatterer.
You will give that to us.
Oh, you're going to grow on me, I can see it. Alright, so, are we all in agreement then? Yes, yes, yes. When you come back, having killed Peter, may he rest in peace, the horrid old bastard, I will give you the tapestry, tell you where you, dear doctor, can find your friend, and give you the information you seek, dear wife. You, I don't know what you want. I hope that they'll work for everybody. Yes, good, fantastic. Can we go?
Sounds great.
Hmm?
It sounds great.
Glad you're a fan. Let's go.
Valantin would stand. Do that thing, you know, where you pat your legs and then you stand up.
Just like, I think
The dad
I think
stand.
he's waiting for an agreement. He's waiting for some sign of actually agreeing to this before
the
he
purse
gets
is
up
getting
and goes.
slung over the shoulder, the hair is getting like the flip.
Sorry,
Very
I need a verbal agreement.
So we're
From
going to
all.
kill your business competitor, you hostile.
Just say you
takeover.
agree. You agree?
Yes, we
you
agree. We
I
agree,
see-
Julian. We agree. We
You
agree.
agree? You agree? You too?
Box
I agree.
agrees. Evil agrees. We're all good. We all agree. Let's go. Let's do it.
He's looking directly
The quiet
at Vox.
one?
Sorry, did you
Yeah.
just call Vox the quiet one?
The one who's staring at me in a way that's unsettling at best, and
Oh, that means she likes you. And she agrees. It's fine. And then he would just start walking towards the door.
no, I want to hear her say it. You can do it! I believe!
Huh. We'll kill your fucking human boss.
He's not my boss, he's the CEO of a larger company that it's
Well, it
fine,
looks
it's
like a
fine. You
fucking
agree? Let's go!
Julius, I need you to roll me a composure and resolve. A willpower for a certain ability that you have now that they've all agreed.
3.
Okay. And as Julius, you get up, Veal walks away to a corner and begins to sit down at the piano. He'll wait for you. Blitzkrieg looks at you and goes, "Do you want me to come, boss?"
Yeah, why not? It could be fun.
So he joins with you. The Nemissary still remains quiet. But he begins to leave the room and Blitzkrieg holds the door open and watches you all as you begin to leave into the hallway. The guards that brought you here are no longer there. As you all exit into the hallway, Blitzkrieg closes the door behind you, leaving Veal playing a sonata alone in the office. And that's where we go to a break. We will see you all very soon.
Hello, K9s. Dr. Thetanosis here with a message beamed directly into your cyberware. If you are enjoying this episode of Nightrunners, You can support Icker and Ink by signing up to our Patreon, or checking out our Renegade link, both of which can be found in the About Us section. Big spenders get a modest discount on their next visit to Pulse Frame, as long as they behave.
It might even be painless.
And welcome back. Where we last left off, the pack had a hostile meeting with Julius, but you know they came to terms. They came to terms, as it were, and they decided to take care of the CEO of Pentax for the blood tapestry. Let's just jump straight into where we left off. And as Julius, you walk through the hallways of Pentax with the pack behind you and Blitzkrieg trailing behind, following up the rear.
So this meeting, I've told Peter, is to discuss the new Exalt Mindware. So what we're going to say is that I have two of the creators of the hardware and a member of the media here to do an interview, and the other one. So that's what we're going to use as our story to get past the guards. Once we get inside, I don't care how you do it, just that I'm not involved. I need plausible deniability to keep my hands clean, so to speak. So up to you how you want to do things, as long as it doesn't blow back on me.
Very well. I can't, in that case, act. If he is presenting me as his wife, I must refrain from acting.
Oh, but you do it so well.
I love you.
And I love you.
Wonderful.
Shall we? We're going to the top floor.
I have picked up motifs, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got 2 successes on my roll for Peter knowledge, by the way, too.
Yeah. And Vox motif is just circling your neck. Roll me your wits and animal kin. And as you're walking through the corridors, you see a multitude of security, well armed, well armored, going on patrols throughout the entire building. You see employees running about, working on computers as you walk past labs. You see mechanical machines picking up vials, moving them around, shaking them. You know, Theta, this is something, a sight you're very used to. This is what it means to be one of the highest level corporations in the world, is that everything keeps moving. No matter what, nothing stops. There are people running about, even at this late night, lab coats, people in suits with the best cyberware, working tenfold, 13-fold. They're constantly working like mindless drones.
Peter is old, but he's not frail. Don't underestimate him. There's a reason why he's been the CEO of Pentax for as long as he has. Old bastard.
As Julius announces the old bastard, Val, data begins to flow through your cyberware, and you can, through your agent, you see information. Peter Collifold, age 124. For the information you have on him, with the successes you got, it says that he became the CEO of Pentex in the late 90s. He was a board member throughout the majority of the 70s and 80s, but he really took the reins in the 90s and has been the running CEO ever since. There is nothing in the files that scream at you strange or supernatural. It seems like what you could access were the business files that even you yourself have. But with that, and with the lack of information, something twigs in you. If it's very much like you, what is it hiding? The fact that he's 124 years old is strange enough, and the fact that it is well known, but with cyberware and bioware, it is not unknown for CEOs to reach ages never thought of. How did you do on your check, Alistair?
4 successes. And I got a messy critical.
So, I look down at Motif. There's something wrong with his eyes, and something wrong with the way he's lying on you. It's almost as if he's sick. He looks sick.
I suppose this has to do with Voss turning off all of our VJ, correct?
It could be.
Does he look like he's dying currently, or
Not at the
we looking
moment,
at?
but he does look unwell. His eyes are slow to move. He is coiling around you rather slowly. The normal hints of warmth that you would get from his body don't seem to be there. You can still feel his heartbeat just gently, but he does look unwell.
I think that... Do I have anything sharp on me currently? Or can I use my nail to just, like, below, right here where my collar is, cut in? Give him somewhere to just get some VT from?
Are you using your feral weapons, or are you just using the long nails?
I was hoping not to pop them right now.
If you attempted, you wouldn't be able to. The power that Julius put over you is still flowing, even just because you're in his proximity. It's almost like he has you in a clutch.
Okay. And I can't go anywhere without being, like, being corralled, I guess.
Essentially, and you would get eyes upon you as you do see multitudes of security guard and checkpoints. As you're walking through the checkpoints, they are letting you pass because Julius is there.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on Motif, and if he gets worse, I am going to break rank and move away so I can tend to him.
Okay. So as you all walk through the corridors, again you walk through more offices until finally you get to an elevator. It is a private elevator, and Julius, you have a key card for it. As you swipe your key card, the doors open. It's a luxurious elevator. It looks quite nice. And you all enter. The elevator begins to rise into the air. And it shoots out above the city, and you can all see the neon lights below you as you keep going up and up and up and up. You see this Arsaka building, the Militech building. You see Kang Tao. You see all the buildings in Corporal Plaza as you rise higher and higher and higher until finally there's a ding. And it opens up into a hallway, and there's a few offices. It's a straight hallway, but there's a few offices on each side. At the very bottom, straight ahead of you, there are two men standing outside the door. Both well armoured, both holding shotguns, looking down at you. But they're not moving towards you in an aggressive manner, they're staying where they are.
Julius is going to grab Eve by the hand and just start walking towards, as if this is any other day.
Valantin's the same. He looks entirely comfortable with the situation, and he slides a hand around Vox's waist as they continue walking forward. Like he belongs.
Evol's hand will rip from Julius's, and she'll snake it up to hold his arm and press against his side and smile.
And he'll give her the crook of his arm then, if that's what she wants.
And then Theta's going to walk in looking very vacant. Like there is just something should be in control right now, but there is nothing right now.
And as you gain closer towards the two security officers, one of them on the left-hand side looks at you all. Mr. Voss, Mr. Culliford expecting you, but he was unaware of your guests.
Oh, yes, meeting about the new hardware release, meeting with the creators and got members of the press. It's all been okayed by Peter, if you'll just let me through, thank you.
Of course, sir. And you can hear like a hint of fear in this man's voice as he turns to the side and swipes his card, and the door clicks, and he opens it. But as you all enter, he steps in front of BLUESKY. Not you. No. Not the last time.
The last time wasn't his fault.
Sir, it's Mr. Culliford's orders.
Look, let him come with me. I'll explain to Peter what happened last time, and it'll be fine. I can sort this out, no problem.
I am sorry, sir. No.
Alright, BLUESKY, you stay out here. If I need you, I'll call you.
And he turns, and you hear BLUESKY curse under his breath and push the guard, as the guard then just grabs the door and closes it.
So hard to find good fucking help these days. Alright, let's go.
And as you walk in, you walk through another set of doors, a set of glass doors that are like crystalline, and into a luxurious office. There are bookshelves upon bookshelves against the wall, a roaring fireplace to one side, and a cascade of windows that again look over the city. And behind the desk there's an older man, looking roughly in his 60s, with a scar on his face, well trimmed beard, and white flowing hair. He's very well dressed, and he looks up. Julian.
Evening, Peter. Came to talk to you about the new hardware release.
Ah, yes, exact. It is doing fantastic. You would not believe the sales we were getting this evening. That auction was an inspired idea by your son.
He is the best. I think that we can push sales further. I've organised for a member of the press, and I think he's going to gesture.
Pleasure to meet you. And he'd reach out a hand to shake his hand.
Peter would get up from the desk and lean over and shake your hand, and as you both grip, he's not trying to crush your hand, but you do notice he does have a very firm.
It's a firm, yeah, and so it's a polite firm. And Valantin of WWN. It's a pleasure. I have to say, the auction was incredibly fun. What a wonderful way to make money.
Oh, I was unaware Arasaka were wholly interested in what we had to do here. We have our own network, of course, as you know.
Absolutely, but
everyone's interested.
News is news, regardless of where it's coming from, as I'm sure you agree.
And who are the rest of your...
Oh, forgive me, Peter, of course. I've got the creators of our Exalt hardware. I thought we could do a small interview, potentially make those sales hit record highs. My wife, Eve, one of the creator, Eve.
Voss.
Yes, I have heard many tales, but I have never met you in person. It is a delight to see Julian's... He looks at Julian for a second, his eyes narrow. Wife. And you, madam, he points his hand outward towards Theta.
She's going to politely, like, shake, just say, "Ah, yes, the firmware for the limbs.
Oh,
I seamlessly integrate the mindware into the limb actuators."
excellent. I was unaware you were both employed by Julian. He does like to keep his secrets, it seems. And you, ma'am, he puts his hand out towards Vox.
Oh, this is Vox Flux, lead singer of System Flux. She's my guest. I never go to any event like this without a pretty creature on my arm, I have to say. Otherwise it's rather dull.
I can agree there. I have not heard of System Flux, but I am sure they are delightful.
Oh, System Failure, up and
System
coming.
Failure, sorry.
No, up and coming, honestly. You should give them a listen. I think we did a piece on them maybe a year or so ago. Was it a year ago, Vox?
Probably won't be into the Mister's tastes, but yeah, it was about a year ago now.
I'll send it over to you, you'll have to remind me.
Oh, well.
You'll have to forgive me, Peter. I saw them at the auction and I knew we had a meeting and it was just too happenstance to pass up the opportunity. So
Yes,
I thought we could just have a sit down, have a talk, do some publicity. All good news, all news is good news, you know what they say?
Well, I do have an hour until the heli comes to pick me up. I have another meeting in Moscow in, well, a few hours. But please, have a seat.
Always so busy.
He sits down. So, Exot Mindware, why we are producing it, I would like to know more about it, because from our estimates, it will be very, very lucrative to certain aspects of Pentax.
And Eval looks towards Julius and smiles, as if waiting for his command.
Was there a question in there, Peter? Like,
How quickly can you get it nationwide?
well, that's not a question for my lovely guests. Unfortunately, that's my area. That's distribution.
I could tell you more about Exot Mindware to really get your true investment, as we do want to merge both my husband's company and Pentex together on this new innovation.
Well, please do, because once more, Julian has foregone many of the intricacies of it.
Of course he has. I'm the brains behind the idea.
I'm set in my ways, Peter. Sorry, of course. Sorry, dear. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please continue.
Oh, it's no problem. I do love to hear you talk.
Oh,
You're
you're so lucky. I love to talk.
Peter. May I call you Peter?
Please.
Exot Mindware is not an innovation. It's a correction. A cyber psychosis is a result of neurological misalignment between the organic circuitry and machine, you see. And my system deploys microbots into the brain, rewiring the sympathetic pathways to ensure the full integration. Now, no delusion, no collapse, no failure with this. This is, with flesh-made steel, it makes it compatible by force. While the process is not restorative, it's deliberate and absolute. Others speak of cybernetics as enhancements, and they can be. They decorate their shells, their flesh with weapons, and their weaknesses with chrome. But the brain is the real, true battlefield here. This is where we must focus our energies, and what I have focused my energies, as well as Dr. Theta. Without Exot Mindware, every augmentation is simply a countdown to collapse, you see. And with this, the subject achieves integration, permanence, stability. Not humanity necessarily. Not humanity at all. It's something better. More.
Well, Perhaps we should hire you for our sales team, as you certainly seem to know what you're talking about.
I don't do anything without my husband say so.
Oh, as it should be.
Here's something, isn't she?
She is indeed. And Peter then looks towards Val. I assume you have some questions for myself? Or for
Yes, I
Miss
do.
Walsh?
Well, for everyone, actually, but I'll start with you, Mr. Caulfield. What was the kind of the first thing that first gave you interest in the mindware and gave Pentex an interest in this mindware specifically?
Well, a better future for all, quite honestly. If we can stop people within this nation from suffering from cyberpsychosis, is that not a benefit?
Mm-hmm. And where do you see the partnership between Exot Mindware and Pentex going in the next kind of 5 or 10 years?
In 5 to 10 years, well, the world is ever changing, but if we can bring peace in our alignment, or Julian's company can help with that, I don't see why we should not put our best foot forward.
Whilst Valantin's giving this interview, can I roll insight to basically get an idea of the size of the room, where everyone's positioned, kind of focal points for security cameras and things like that?
Yep, of course.
I'm guessing that's going to be insight and something.
What's an insight?
What's an insight? Okay, cool.
He then looks over to Theta after answering Val's question. So how do you implement the mind?
See, when a mind undergoes such transformation as what we deem cyberpsychosis, it can no longer process the limbs naturally. It processes them primarily in a base instinct, primal sort of way. So you get a psychosis, or a psyche that is completely broken down and uses these enhancements as base weapons, or for whatever the monkey brain tells it to do. So when we install Exot Mindware, it often can interact with limbs by prohibiting motion, prohibiting dexterity, and sometimes slowing the reflexes to a sluggish, very noticeable pace. And when it is integrated properly, say with any commercially available limb prosthesis, it doesn't naturally adhere to the mindware. So previously we've patented a type of limb that restores this flexibility, that restores this dexterity, if you will, in conjunction with the mindware. That way sufferers of the cyberpsychosis are not permanently disabled. That way they can still use their limbs and function as a regular human.
Very interesting. Again, this is all beyond me. That's more for the scientists. But I do like to know what is going on with certain cyberware and bioware within this company, because as we all know, without knowledge, we are truly nothing. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Valantin?
Oh, I think knowledge is everything. I completely agree with you. Dr. Sorry, is it Dr. Theta?
Yes, you can call me Dr. Gnosis if you wish.
Perfect, Dr. Gnosis. A little bit of a question on that. So, is this proprietary, the connection between the mindware and these limbs? I know you said you patented the limb, but specifically the connection between them. Is there anything else that can do that currently in production, or is this exclusive to mindware?
At the current state, Voss Medical has the patent on this research, and they have had said patent for quite a number of years, and so it is the only current marketable limb. But I'm sure we can all agree here, it is better to keep it within the corporation. That way we can control quality and also ensure profits going to a suitable product.
That was 5 successes, by the way.
As Theta is talking and Val, you're taking stock of the situation, you can see one security camera in the corner. It's not well hidden, it's a bold one, looking down directly at the desk. And you see it where everyone's positioned as there are 2 chairs. You and Julius are sat on both chairs. and on Julius's right hand side there is Evil. Beside you there is Vox, and beside Evil, Theta stands. So in that order. Behind the desk, sat down rather comfortably, is Peter. Around the room there are massive bookshelves. In one corner there is a small bar where you see decanted bottles of perhaps scotch or whiskey or whatever. A large fireplace which has a comfortable looking sofa and a leather armchair by it. It looks like a very plush, nice office, but there's nothing else other than that screams at you. There's no looking like security button under the desk or anything like that.
Valantin would net send a message to the group off the kind of the previous one that they have set up, explaining that there is where the position of the security camera and how somebody will need to stand with their back to it between the camera and Peter when they make their move, to make sure that any kind of recording would cover his body, so obviously if anything is done to his body that it isn't caught up by that.
I would like Evil to focus her cyber wear. I would do the Akasha cyber deck, I guess, to make the camera static, to fizz it for a little bit while the meeting is taking place.
So if you would like to roll me your intelligence and technology, add your +2 for your cyber deck. And how many successes did you get there, Evil?
So 3 successes, 1 critical success, and 4 failures.
Okay. That's good. So Peter sat there and he's looking at all of you. Does anyone have any more questions, Mr. Valantin?
Yeah, sorry, quick question for Dr. Revolt. What was the inspiration behind the hardware? Or the mindware, sorry.
Humanity is full of imperfection. I aim to perfect every part of humanity, no matter the cost.
Truer words have never been spoken. Julian, thank you for bringing these people, but I do have another meeting to attend to.
Of course. Of course. I think Julian's sort of waiting for someone to make the first move.
Julian.
I will say something though, that you are still restraining their powers.
Pardon?
You are still
of
restraining
course.
their powers.
Alright, can I drop that? Is that something I can drop?
Oh no!
Pardon?
Before that happens, could you turn to Julius? Julius, I think Valantin actually had one more question for Peter, but I do need to talk to you outside. It's something personal. It's about Vale. I really want to talk to you about our son.
Of course, my love. Peter, do you mind? I'll just be one moment, and then I need to finalize just one more business thing with you. Just be like 30 seconds, and then you can head off. If that's
Yes.
all
yes,
right.
Of course, Mr. Valantin, you want to.
Oh yeah, sorry, this is just more of a, when I submit this to the editors, I want them to have a bit of context. What's your personal interest in the mindware? Just for the more human element.
I think.
And he says the word human very pointedly.
So yeah, we're gonna get up and start going, and then as I'm about to leave the room, can I cast or like use which one was it?
You just dissipate harm energy. You don't. It's an active power while you want it to be active, and the moment you don't want it to be active.
Oh no! I was going to cast Lunatic Eruption on Peter as I'm leaving the room, so they have that to deal with while I'm not in here.
Okay. Yes. So. Okay. So. Oh dear me.
A lot of things happening because, as I said,
You're gonna frenzy!
I'm in a fucking hunger frenzy, my
So,
guy. Like, I don't know how else to say it.
I need one rouse check from you, Julius, and you need to take 2 points of willpower damage. And I need a composure and dementation roll from you.
Can you remind me? I haven't had to do a rouse check in ages because I played ghouls in the other game. Can you remind me how I do that, please?
Just roll your hunger dice. Just roll 1 hunger die.
Okay.
Oh, hero.
Our hero, our
No.
hero.
That's the critical success on the.
So you
rouse check.
don't get hungrier?
And then you said composure and.
Dementation.
What? Sorry.
Dementation.
Is that dominate?
No, you have
Oh,
dementation.
dementation. Sorry. Yeah. No, there it is. Sorry. Six.
Okay. So,
It's alive.
as Julius, you get up and you begin to walk away.
I wait till I'm right at the door to do this, and like Eve's gone through, and I'm like at the door before I.
As you turn around and look at Peter, he's in the middle of answering, or just about to answer Val's question, and he stops dead. And I assume you just walk out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then I close that door.
Yeah. So you and Evol walk out of the room into the space between the two doors. Val, you see this first. You see Peter's eyes almost expand, like the pupils go full. Not only that, but you feel the vitae inside your body resurging. You feel that power coursing through your veins, Theta. You also feel that, and without even meaning to, your body starts to morph back into your horror form. And you, Vox, feel the exact same. Your body is starting to course through the vitae again. You're feeling more yourself, more canite.
Does Valantin have any idea what's happening to Peter at all?
No, you've never seen this before.
Sick. I don't hang around that cave in the sea.
Okay.
Eh.
So, and as Julian and Evil walk out into the hallway and close the door behind them, the power of your vitae for the 3-pack members still within the room runs through them. Theta, your beast screams in your ear.
Kill them all!
I want you to do me a composure resolve, or do you just want to go for it?
Dude, I'm at hunger
Red
5.
wave.
Might as well go ham.
So, Val, you see Peter's eyes go wide. He grabs onto the desk, looks up at you, and you can see his nails digging into the table, and he leaps at you.
Valantin is, perhaps against his better judgment, is going to just go, ah! Like that, and literally put his hands up and take the being jumped on. He is playing a role here. He is not a fun La Sombra vampire here. He is a corpo, so he just gets attacked.
Vox, what do you do?
She is going to be going for Peter. She has been let off the leash. Oh my god, it's time! We actually get to do stuff now!
Alright, so what are you doing? You going for Peter? How are you going for him?
I was just gonna go for him and just, like, I'm gonna take advantage of this situation and get some sweet vitae.
Okay.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna meet him in the mid-air collision and just
Well,
start.
yeah, exactly. As you go for him, I actually need Vox and Theta to roll me a composing roll. I need you both to roll me strength roll.
It's a really good roll for me. Is my blood surge still up from earlier?
It is not.
Okay.
Like, I think you cursed these dice.
I praised them. They haven't been blooded yet. Okay, and Vox?
So I had no successes on my non-hunger dice, but on my hunger dice, I got 5 successes total with a critical.
Okay.
So, a bestial critical, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, and perhaps from the anger of everything that's happened, the fact you weren't let off the leash earlier on, the fact you were knocked across the room by some skinny, twink-looking motherfucker who stank of cheese and BO. It infuriates you. And you jump towards Peter, but at the same time, at the other side, Theta, you move quick. You're like a predator on all fours, your mouth wrenched open, and you also jump. And it's a mid-air collision between the two of you. Fox, you grab him by, you grab Peter by the shoulders, and Theta, you grab him by the legs, and you turn around and you crash in the chair. And you're both on top of him. What do you do?
I mean, bite.
Yeah, bite.
Alright. How much blood are you taking? And he is fighting you off with all his strength. He is pushing you back. He is knocking. He is trying to fight you too. But you both are very, very strong. He is also very, very strong.
We're supposed to kill him, so we're gonna kill him.
Okay.
Of it. All of it.
So. Strength brawl from the two of you, please. See who gets more blood. Essentially.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to cause any problems.
Val, you're just on the floor, like.
Oh yeah, Val's fully doing the whole like, oh my god, I've been attacked shit, like scrambling up, you know. And as soon as that situation is like, because he can see they're both kind of in the vibes, right? As soon as they are both back in control of themselves, he's literally gonna tell them to clean themselves up, and then he's gonna pull open the door screaming for help. So like he's getting ready to move into that position.
Okay. Fox and Theta. As you bite into this man's flesh and you feel his blood going through you, it is disgusting. It is rank. It is corrupted. It is not like acid, like the last time you saw Evolve bite into something, but something inside you feels wrong. You feel almost as if you're poisoned. You start to feel weaker, and the both of you will lose 1 dot of dexterity and 1 dot of strength.
For now.
For now.
Okay. Does either this or Voss's lunacy interact with my reanimated emotions merit in any weird ways? Either way, I do need to know what his resonance is.
None. There is none. Absolutely none.
Okay.
Alright. And it does make you feel sick. It makes you feel lonely. But as you drain him down to the last,
Oh.
he lies there on the floor. Your body's feeling like something is wrong inside of him.
Any hunger sleep at all?
Yes, so you got 2 hunger and you got 3 hunger. So
Does that take us down to 0 if we had that, or?
What was your hunger before? Then you're on 0 and you're on 3.
Vox just like suddenly like drops them and like just has like one hand on one of the chairs and it.
Valantin's got like one hand on the door and is looking at them both like.
Oh yeah, Theta's rolled over onto her back and the little teeth are like clicking and chittering and just like ugh.
Can I have, while these two are coughing up the disgusting remnants of Peter's blood, can I have a wits awareness from you, Val?
You sure can. 1, 2, 3.
Right. You can see the two of them. You can see the chittering of Theta on the floor, nearly vomiting. Same with Vox. But you also see something else. Where Peter's body is. You see his hand clenching into a fist.
Valantin's going to pull out his gun that he got through security, because he got his revolver through security, and he's going to take literally a couple of steps towards Peter, and he is going to shoot him point blank in the head, so here, and then also straight through the neck for the back of the brainstem.
Alright, roll me your firearms.
Smart.
1, 2, 3. 3.
So, as you aim your gun down, Peter's hand raises up and grabs yours, and he looks up, and you can still start to see the muscles in his arms begin to grow, and his body begin to morph, and he slams the ground with one hand as he begins to rise. His body starts to creak as the bones begin to break, his skin starts to melt from his face, and where his face once was, where there was an old man, there is now a creature with no eyes and a symbol upon the forehead. Horns begin to grow from the back as he looks at each of you. His mouth opens and it's a cranium of just teeth, a massive maw of gnarled fangs and a forked tongue. He goes from standing at 5'9" to 6'10". His body is just muscle, and he looks down at Valantin with unblinking nothingness.
Valantin's going, so he's got one hand grabbed, right? Yeah, he's going to drop the gun into his other hand that's free, and then do the exact same again, shoot him at point blank range.
Okay, very, very nice. Very classy. Vox, Veda, what are you two doing?
If Vox is finished with her nausea, she is going to feral weapons, and she is just going to try and run and not try and do damage necessarily, but she's going to dig her claws into the head and pull backwards and yank down. So she's basically going to be the one who's grappling so that the others can do what they need to do.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, Theta?
So Theta is still on her back, still like looking absolutely fucked. She's gonna reach over, kind of pat the ground, find her purse, and knock it over and activate the pocket barge. Because fuck it, I don't want to deal with this, it can deal with this.
So, I need you to do me a dexterity vicissitude. Just to start gathering all of it. I need you to do me strength brawl. I need you to do me a dexterity firearms. And while he's doing that, he is going to throw. He's going to attempt to throw Valantin into Vox, almost like using him as a bat to smack her.
Passed. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, that dice. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I mean, that one's got purple on it.
My feral weapons, I did not get hungrier. However, I blood surged, so I did get hungrier from that. So I'm back at 1 hunger.
Okay.
Passed my hunger check, and that's a critical 6.
6. Lovely.
Like critical 6, just to.
And Theta, how'd you do?
2 successes on my vicissitude.
2. As you throw the handbag, the pocket ballast lands on the floor beside Valantin and Peter. or the creature formerly known as Peter. And there's a small rumble. You can hear a small rumble through the ventilation system. And from the pipes above, from the vents, you can see bits of flesh just pouring in gently, just pouring through the slits and the slats, just gathering onto the ground and sort of snaking their way over to this creature that is almost like a mold gathering everything. Valantin, as he is about to swing you, you drop your gun to one hand. You shoot upwards into his neck, and the bullet goes through and through the other side. But he looks down at you, and he takes damage, and his vocal cords are, but he is not down yet.
Do I get through?
You get tossed to the side, but you do not connect in to.
I stumble. I do
You
like
stumble.
a little.
Yeah. Vox, what are you doing now that he has thrown Valantin away, and you can see this thing begin to morph, and it's getting bigger and bigger. You jumped across and grabbed the back of his head, yeah?
Well, actually, what she's trying to do is she has her claws now. They've grown out, and so what she's going to try to do is in the soft spots of the face, so like here at the jaw, in the eye socket, in the mouth, is just going to dig in there so she has a really good hold on him and yank him backwards, and then like when she has him down, leg over arms, like just pinning him down so that Theta can either fleshcraft him to pieces, use her mantis blades and chop him into pieces, something like that. She right now is being the brute force of keeping him still.
Okay. So do me strength brawl.
Already done.
Alright, what did you get?
6 success.
Yes, so when you grab on, you do notice that when you try to dig into his eye sockets, there are none. It's like you're pressing against bone when you get up to his upper eyes, but as you get into his mouth, you can feel the teeth like serrating against your fingers. It's almost like they're cutting into you, and you can feel your own body beginning to be cut open slightly. If he was to bite down, you would lose a finger.
That's
okay.
fine right now. This is go time.
So, next action. Vox, what are you doing?
Do I have him down right now, or do I just have a hold of him?
You just have a hold of him.
Okay, yeah, no, then she's going to try and pull backwards until she can slam him into the ground and pin him.
Okay. Lovely. That's another strength brawl roll. Valantin, what are you doing?
As somebody who maybe I'm not familiar with this particular type of tink, but as somebody who has maybe seen a couple of abominations in my time, how damaged does this fella look? How injured?
Not very, and you can see the wound start to heal over very quickly.
Oh, well, that's slightly disappointing. Yeah, I'll just shoot him again.
Alright, not a problem. Dex firearms.
Sure.
And Theta.
You need Vox's chrome teeth.
Yeah, man.
I'm just going in with formed hands and trying to rip and claw and bite and tear.
Okay, not a
Like,
problem.
she's become the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, not a problem. Alright, so again, strength brawl from you as well as you have +2 from your horror form. Strength brawl from Vox, and Dex firearms from Val. What he is going to do is he is going to try and rip Vox off of him and throw her to the ground. So, what did you get, Vox?
Bring it. I didn't do so well in this one. I only got 3 successes, even with the willpower. I'm almost out of willpower, y'all. This is not going to be great.
Alright. Prison Theta's dice. 1 success, okay. And, Val, how did you do?
3 successes.
3. Where did you shoot, Val? Do something?
Head.
Alright, head. So, as you're pulling back on him, he reaches around and grabs you by the shoulder and picks you up and cracks you down. As he cracks you onto the ground, take 2 bashing. A bullet cascades with his face, knocking him to the side. He lets go of you and falls back. And as he falls back, Theta, you jump and you begin to rip into his sides. Behind you, this forest has now grown. The flesh in the room has gathered, and there is now a 7-foot monstrosity. Would you like to describe the forest?
So it looks like a massive fistula that has risen above the height of a man and is loosely formed through veins and muscles and given shape. And it has these long, knife-like bony protrusions where hands should be, and a maw that reaches from the top of its face down to its stomach.
And you all see as Theta grabs into the side and begins to push it like almost towards this creature. Vox, Val, Theta, what did you do this round?
Alright, I'm on the ground, right?
Yes.
How much of is it an amorphous blob now, or is it still like kind of humanoid shaped?
So Peter himself is still in his demonic form. The vase behind him, which Theta is pushing him into, is the blobbish, massive maw of bony protrusions.
Can I try to like use my feral claws to like cut any kind of the tendons along the back of the ankles or something like that to make Theta's push attempt a little bit easier?
Yes, you can. Yes, do me another strength roll. And Val.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Alright, aim for the head again?
Yep.
Love that. Alright, so same roll for you, Val, please. Theta, are you continuing to push him into your baby?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to push him, like, and crush him into the mouth of this creature. I'm trying to let my Vaj eat this thing. Like, eat it! Eat it!
Goddamn Vajed. Okay, roll me your strength. How'd you do, Val?
7.
7? Ooh, lovely.
I'm sorry, what did you want me to roll?
Strength roll.
Okay.
Vox?
I did not do well, and I'm not spending my last willpower on it, so I only got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Spending a willpower. Thing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Alright.
4s and 3s.
So, as you run, as you spin on the ground behind him, keeping yourself down low, your claws reach out and they cut the back of one of the legs. You hear a roar in front of you and feel the small face as his mouth opens, as if he's attempting to eat you back. As if he's trying to put your head in his mouth. And as he bends down to like eat Theta's face, another gunshot echoes inside, and his head is shot back. Pieces of bone and skull crack all over the place, and the vase clamps. So you move your hands away as you can hear the crunching of flesh and viscous feeling inside your babies. You hear the crunching and crunching and crunching.
Vox is going to stand up and be like, God damn, he barely did anything.
Valantin
Thanks, Val.
is already...
Oh, sorry, thanks, Val.
Valantin's already pocketing his gun and kind of dusting himself off, and he turns around to Theta. Can you get it to spit out something that looks like an amalgamation of his human self?
It burps.
It's gone. But I can fix the Vaj.
Can you make him look like Peter? Alright, that'll have to do. Also, can you... And he's gonna, like, make this gesture.
Oh, I see. Yes.
And we move from the office battle to Julius and Evil. You could hear what was going on inside. You heard the gunshots, even though they were actually quite muted thanks to this glass.
I think Julius is going to just be making sure that when they get out of that room, they are in sight of security cameras. And is that room soundproof enough that the guards outside will hear those gunshots when they go off?
Yeah, the food corporal, under keeping things secret. Rooms are all anti-sound.
I think that Julius is going to basically be, sort of with Eve against a, leaning against a wall, sort of like talking very closely with Eve. When the shots go off, it's kind of like a... Julia is surprised because we were doing stealthy, but I think he's playing up the surprise to be like, what was that? What's going on in there? But we'll make no move to go in there, and we'll make no move to let Eve go in there either. I was sort of keeping her boxed in against the wall. So Julian is going to be there, talking very closely with Eve, in clear view of security cameras.
And Eve will be playing that up as well, screaming and holding on to Julius. What's happening? What's happening, Julius?
Theta, I will need a rouse check and a dexterity flesh crafting from you. And
What rouse check?
yeah,
Are you
rouse.
sure?
Yes, a rouse check, unfortunately. And Val, you run towards the door and you're holding it there. Vox, are you getting rid of your claws?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So your claws begin to distend, and Julian.
A little bruised up still from that 2 bashing damage.
Yeah.
Haven't cleaned that up yet.
Julian and Evil, what are you two doing after you've heard these gunshots inside the office?
I was thinking as soon as Julian pulls Evol away, she's crying and holding on to them, but she gets close to his ear as she's clinging on to him. Oh, suffering is the most honest metric. It reveals whether a subject will live or expire. At least we have that in common.
Oh, you play a damsel so well, dear. Come on. And Julian is going to head towards the gas station and be like, and also start, playing the very concerned husband, but also, what the fuck is going on? Did you guys not hear that? Is this why you wouldn't let my security through? Are you guys plotting something? Blitzkrieg, there's gunshots in there. You all need to get in there right now. Something's wrong in that office.
Sir, what? Without even a second thought, the 2 guards jump up and they begin to run towards the office door. Theta, how do we do?
On the vicissitude roll?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 4 whole successes.
Lovely.
And as I'm, so while I'm shaping this thing, the Vajj itself, I like the brain that's in it because it works well. So when I'm making the bullet hole, I'm just gonna pull the slug out that is the brain and just be like, don't worry, I'll use you again. You're coming with me. We're leaving the body behind.
Yeah.
Just back in the purse.
Y'all watch as Theta begins to mold this flesh monstrosity into the shape and size of Peter, including the scar, the clothing, and it looks identical except for a bullet wound. And Val, you could hear the footsteps on the other side of the door. You hear the banging. Sir, is everything okay?
On the other side of it, he's kind of keeping an eye on the vault. He's going, "Why the fuck won't this door fucking open?" as he's holding it shut. But they would hear him aggressively shouting about the fact the door won't open on the other side. He would be also he's holding it and looking over to Theta, and he's basically waiting for the second that the body is Peter shaped.
She's gonna put attack wounds on him and just defense wounds on herself. Just
Perfect. As soon as that's done, the door, he flings the door open as if he's been fighting with the door to the security guard stumbling, and he is just incandescent with rage, fuming as he turns to them and just, what the fuck is going on here? And he pulls up his net saying, I need legal on the phone now.
You see the two guards, they look around the room, they look at Peter and look at the three of you. They put up their guns. One stands aiming his gun at all of you while one goes and checks on Peter's body. And he goes and checks his pulse.
Get that fucking gun out of my face!
Sir, be quiet!
I absolutely fucking won't! You fucking had somebody attack me? Here, do you know who I am?
We don't care who you are, sir. Please refrain.
Oh, you're gonna fucking care who I am. And then he has actually called legal, right?
Yeah.
And you hear him, and it like it's quite audible on the other side of the phone. And he says, I need you to arrange for the police here now, urgently. I have been attacked and I have a gun being pointed in my fucking face. I don't know what am I supposed to do here? And legal's going bleep, 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 on the other end.
Yeah, excellent. Roll me your manipulation and persuasion. So he's still pointing the gun because you three are nobodies and that's their boss. So the other guy's checking and he begins to make phone calls. I need medtech right now. Yes, first floor. Penthouse. Now. And he gets up. I need you all to leave now. Go with Mr. Voss, please.
I'm leaving, but you've not heard the last of this.
We'll come and question you later on.
Oh, are you? That's 5 successes, by the way. Oh, I don't think you're going to be doing shit. In fact, I'm going to have your fucking job, and I'm going to have your fucking job. Because what kind of fucking security? And in fact, and he turns to Julian, and he says, was this planned?
What happened?
He attacked us! He went fucking feral!
Is this... They might be in on this is why they wouldn't let Blitzkrieg in with us.
Sir, what? No!
Oh! And Valantin turns to them and you can hear Legal still chittering on the phone and says, yes, there were 2 security guards. When we came in, they refused to allow Mr. Voss's personal security to come in with us with some trumped up fucking reason. Very clearly, they are in on this assassination attempt. Do you know what? I need both of your badge numbers now.
They look down. They look at you.
Oh, you're not even licensed? Oh my fucking god. Do you know, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with this. Pentex, you are both fucked. And he turns to Voss and says, you need to find a better business partner to distribute this or take control of this fucking company because I swear to fucking god I'm going to have it buried. And then he storms out of the room. Like hair swished.
Baron Valantin.
And he's just walking. He's just walking straight back down towards reception. Like he's going.
Yes, Nita?
I'm just gonna walk out into the hallway and just like hold up the the bruising that I put on myself, and just look at the guards and just, I'm in no state to fight you. I am leaving.
And does Vox follow with Val?
Yes.
Okay. And Julian and Eve, what are you two doing?
For a moment, for just a moment, it seems as though she's going to break her character when she sees Theta come out with bruises on her. There's a half a step that she takes, but she clings onto Julius's arm and takes a step back and just buries her head in his chest, distraught.
And you all begin to walk down the corridor towards the elevator. As you get to the elevator doors open, and there is a large crew of security guards who run past you. One stops and looks at Julian. Sir, I need you to go down to your office right now. We're locking this place down.
Yes, I need to call an emergency board meeting. Our CEO was just murdered and someone needs to take charge.
Murdered?
There was an assassination attempt. Yeah, I think... I don't have all the information. I wasn't in the room.
Sir, go down to your office. And he just runs towards with the rest of the security. And you all enter the elevator. Some elevator
I think
music
Julian
begins
is
to play.
basically going to be calling for the other CEOs to sort of put emergency protocols in place for someone to take charge of the company, seeing as the CEO is dead.
And you all begin to descend the floors until you're once more at the bottom. And you walk through the hallways. You see security. Things are tense. You can feel like the tension in the air. People are confused. There are alarms going off. Security are rounding people up, asking questions. They ignore you guys for the moment because you're with Julian, and they finally get you guys to Julian's office, or Julius's office, and you open, and Vale is sat there by the piano, looking through his agent.
Well, what happened?
Were we
You could have
successful?
warned us. You could have given us a heads up. You could have.
About what?
Val, do you want to explain?
Valantin's very much still on the phone. Like, he is just jabbering away at 100 miles an hour in Japanese to somebody else on the other end of the phone. It actually almost sounds like it sounds like he's in a conference call, actually.
I thought we were doing stealthy. I didn't realize we were pulling weapons. What happened?
No.
The fact that he turned into a fucking flesh monster, that never crossed your mind to tell us.
Yeah,
He
I
turned
would
into
be
a what
jealous.
now?
I would be jealous at the shit that man could do with his flesh.
Welcome to my world.
Valantin would, like, as he's talking on the phone, would be walking around to the desk, and he would literally just grab a piece of paper and a pen, and because he has that thing that gives him, like, a photographic memory, he would draw the symbol that was engraved into Thingy's head, into Peter's head, and he would just, while still jabbering away, just hold it up to Julian.
Should this mean something to me?
And he just flings it at you when you say that and continues talking.
To Julian, you know it's the sign of the worm, but you don't need to tell anybody that.
That's fine. Julian's not going to let on.
Yeah.
What the
Real
fuck
piece of-
ever? Can we just get what we did all that shit for, and can we
Yes.
please leave?
It would be really
Of
nice
course.
if you could now uphold your end, and we can just all go home
Absolutely.
and take a nice fucking shower.
Blitzkrieg, get the nice lady her tapestry, please, and the address for her friend.
Yes, your boss. So
He's
you see Blitzkrieg go up towards the tapestry, and he starts to like slowly take it down, and it's a large tapestry, as we discovered earlier on, and he begins to place it down into a wooden box. It's
My
gonna
friend might be a little worse for wear, but should be mostly in one piece.
it's gonna take two of you to carry this shit out.
Julian, might I speak to you in private after they leave?
Of course, dear. You want to stay? You're welcome.
No. Just a talk.
Okay.
And when she says when we leave, like when Eval says when they leave, that's when Theta's actually going to look at her like it's not a don't you fucking dare, it's more of a are you fucking sure?
She just gives a little nod.
And
Yeah.
and
So
Theta's just gonna
who's carrying the box? Box and box.
Valantin would walk over, again, still, like, jabbering away. He would just walk over and, like, seeing Box go to pick up, he would just immediately, like, walk over and pick up the other end of it while still, like, 100 miles an hour.
So the two of you begin to pick up the box, and Theta, you walk in with it. The Blitzkrieg comes with you. You ain't getting out the front, so the boss has told me to take you out the back way.
Oh, and he... Sorry, 1 second. And he turns around to Julian and he says, I will call you tomorrow. Make sure you're free at... And then it's like he's looking at something. 11:30.
Can't wait.
And then he's walking again.
Yeah. And
He's in, like, full crisis, like, control, like, corpo mode right now.
You guys walk out with Blitzkrieg, and he begins to take you through the hallways in a different direction than you were before. Leaving Veal, Julius, and Evil in the office. Thea, did you go with him, or do you wait outside?
I'm going to wait just outside the door, because I have to make sure she's safe. As much as I trust her with
her own judgment on being able to deal with this man. I need to be there in case.
Yeah, yeah.
And making sure they're gone, the doors are closed. Vale, Eval is standing beside Julius still, toying with the ring on her hand. Look at him. Every breath he takes mocks what we dreamed of.
Mother, I can hear
Yes.
what you're saying. You don't need to talk to me like I'm not here.
It has no place in this world or the next. He's a fracture. It's an error. He needs to be put down. Julius.
He's perfect. He is your greatest creation. And I'm proud of him. And
You would be too, Mother, if you'd stayed. The things I've
and
done.
you'll learn to love him when you come home. I'm confident of that. You're his mother. after all.
I'm not. I incubated him. He has no father. Theta said that I should have aborted him. I tried that night. You took me. I tried. He is imperfection. He is wrong. So wrong. Broken.
I am perfection, Mother!
You are my
just
hubris.
fail to see it!
Julius, I will come home with you right now. At this moment, I will come home with you. You put that thing down. You kill it now.
Oh, darling. No. I won't do that to our son, but you will come home. One day.
To us both.
That's your own choosing. And we can be a family. But I will not be blackmailed into having my wife back. That's not how this works.
Why do you look at me like that, Vale?
Because I love you.
Not you. Him.
Oh,
You're not the child I left behind. Even as a child, you were wrong, but now you're a deformity.
Because every time
I
look
won't
at
let you speak to him like this any longer, dear.
No, Father, let
You're his
me-
mother,
let
and
me
I will not
please.
let you talk to him like that.
I still remember the screams and the tastes of your blood when I was a small boy. When I was inside you. I remember everything. And I'm addicted to it. To you, perhaps. So you will come home. One day. If I have to drag you screaming and bloody myself. But until that day, go play with your fucking friends. But remember, me and Father love you very much.
Language.
Sorry, Father.
It's alright.
I have one last question for you, Julius.
Anything from you, dear.
What does our ending look like? Do we get a happy ending?
There is no ending for us, dear. We are eternal.
And she will raise on her tiptoes and lightly kiss his lips.
I miss you.
I loved you.
And I love you.
You fossil. Impressive once, but only impressive to archaeologists now. Vale?
Mother.
And she goes towards him and gently strokes back his hair. Be a good boy, yes?
Of course. I'll see you soon.
I believe you. And she says it in fear, and she doesn't turn her back to him. She is perhaps more afraid of Vale than she is of Julius, and slowly walks backwards out of the room.
And as you walk back, you can see a Cheshire grin on his face. It's like his lips are reaching to the sides of his temples. It's rather unnerving. As you leave the room, and as you leave the room, neither Julius or Vale follow you. But then you do hear the soft music of a song you know so well playing on the piano as the door closes. And Theta is
And once
there waiting for you.
Outside of the door, her hands are shaking on the sides of her head. Take me home now. Theta?
Yes. We're going home. And on the way home, do you want to pick up a nice experiment? Something you can drive? All imperfections.
I don't know. I don't know.
You can
Just
grab
take
one
me.
just in case. We're going.
Take me
she's
wherever.
She's not even going to touch her because Voss has touched her too much, but she will float her hands to the side and gently guide her from the building.
And you all follow in Blitzkrieg's trail. He brings you down towards a service elevator, which goes down underground. And there is a large truck waiting. Beside the truck, Theta, you smell something very familiar. You smell Tinker's blood. And Blitzkrieg, he opens the large truck, and there inside you see Tinker like hooked up to the ceiling, swaying, naked, from head to toe, gashes across his chest. And he looks up at you. Hey, boss. Ugh.
How's it hanging, buddy? A little to the left and shriveled, I see.
Long and loose.
That looks nasty. Let's get you to the lab and get you tightened up. And she's gonna pick up, like, just a blue tarp from the ground somewhere and get it up around his hips and tie it around in, like, a toga. Just unhook him and sling him over her shoulders. And just... Ugh. Well, I'm really happy they didn't kill you.
Blitzkrieg stands back and goes into his pocket and throws a set of keys towards Fox. It's for the van. And he just turns and walks away towards the elevator again.
Real quick thing as we're getting into the van and getting ourselves situated. How is Motif doing?
Motif still looks rather ill.
Darling, baby. She's gonna go ahead and see if she can now feed him a little vitae.
Yep, you can indeed. But knowing what you know now after biting into Peter, you can sort of put one and one together and get two as to why Motif is feeling a little bit under the weather at the moment. And Vox, you cut your neck slivers slightly, and Motif, without even being told to, just slithers up, and you can feel his little tongue licking up the V-tech. And you and Val move the tapestry into the van. As you all enter the van, Fox, you drive off. And you drive off through the city, the security gates open for you, and you hear the hubbub of the streets again, the horns, the city lights, the streets, people talking, and you begin to make your way to Jig Jig Street. And as you do, you get to Theta and Evolves. You move the tapestry downwards to your sanctum.
the moment the tapestry's in, Valantin would, pretty much without saying goodbye to anyone, already be turning around and heading back out. He has been on the phone the entire time, speaking rapidly in Japanese, like with the odd word coming out like arrangement, sue, liability, and it, like, literally as soon as that, he's already gone and walking away.
And as Val's walking away, each of you go your separate ways. Once you know that this tapestry is secure underneath the ground, away from prying eyes, until the seraphim come to speak to you once more. You don't know when that is, but you know it'll be soon. And as the night fades into day and the neon lights fade away, you all enter toward sleep, perhaps thinking of what had occurred, what will happen, and exactly what the fuck was revealed. So, that's where we end this episode. Thank you all for coming. And we will go around our table and say our goodbyes. I have been Mike, your storyteller this evening, also known as Feral and Hagar. You can find me on Icar and Ink. And let's go to Vox Flux.
Once again, my name is Aster, played Vox Flux, your City Gango Rockaboy. You can also find me as Astronomus1 on TikTok, and this Astronomus on BLUESKY, I believe, is still the case. Yes, we'll go with that.
And Eve, Evol, which do you prefer?
Evol Exot, Malkavian, thank you guys for watching. It was intense. It was fun. I loved it, every moment of it. Thank you for watching. I'm Robin the God. You can find me on Robin the God on all platforms. Thank you.
Dr. Gnosis.
Hello. Well, goodbye, I should say. I have been Rachel, also known as Super Rat Lord. You can find me on BLUESKY and TikTok. I have played your Ductus this evening.
Cactus.
Your Demisi Ductus. My Ductus.
Cactus.
And the reporter who knows everything, Valantin.
Who needs a cuck chair when you can be a cuck chair? Just vicissitude yourself into one. Thank you. I have been Liv. I have played Valantin Volante, Sabbat Priest, and all around chucklefuck this episode apparently. Thanks for tuning in.
And Julian Voss, the man with 1,000 plans.
Okay, Moving Castles, Castle Decay on basically all social media. You can find me on that. Name Julian, new CEO of Pentex. Maybe. Thanks so much for having me. It's really fun.
And as always, we thank you all for coming, and we will see you later. And always, I'm Keep It Scary. See you next time. Bye.